Let's talk about it. Let's
On the
talk
Sirius
about
XM
it.
app.
Let's talk about it. Oh my fucking God. As you know, everybody has been reviewing this album, Carter 6. Now, there was nothing leading up to this album but the Super Bowl controversy that Lil Wayne had not being picked, right? The whole, thing with Kendrick Lamar being picked, which I thought that was an obvious pick to have because he had the biggest year that year. You know what I'm saying? So Roc Nation, for business, clearly made the right decision. Lil Wayne has done nothing to have that because regarding it being your hometown, that doesn't give you automatic whatever. So anyway, back to the album. There was no leading singles, there was no hype, it was just a date. That was it. So I clearly didn't have any expectations for the album. That's number one. Especially Lil Wayne regarding these days. It's just like, there's just no expectations, bro. It's just nothing to look forward to. Yeah, let's get right to the album, bro. The album was terrible, man. I just put a nutshell. I'm not about to beat around the bush. We're not about to say how he's top 5. He's one of GOAT's best rapper alive. To be honest, he only had a run from 05 to 08. 08 if we talking. After Carter 3, it was pretty much a wrap. So, this album, no substance. He wasn't talking about shit. The lines are terrible. I'm sorry, bro. Only probably like 2 lines. I mean, not 2 lines, 2 songs. I see my head is so fucked up from this fucking album. It's how terrible this album is. 2 songs I only like from this album, dog, and it was the last 2 songs. The last 2 songs, bro. Oh my fucking God. The song with MGK, I don't even remember the songs. It's not even fucking important. The song with MGK, I like the hook on that. I feel like he did alright on that. Kodak Black was alright. I feel like that was an alright track. A listenable track. I feel like it was the best song on the album. And the last song, he did a little 1-2, freestyle, whatever you call it. But again, the majority of this album, man, terrible lines. Just punchline to punchline. He's not talking about shit. There's no cohesiveness on his album. There's no theme. I feel like he just slapped the card on it because it was a popular series that he had and just said, hey, niggas, y'all just take it. And it just sound like a money grab, bro. This album is his worst album to date. Wayne never had a good discography to begin with. Let's be for real. Everybody says mixtapes was good, but that's mixtapes. We don't give a fuck about mixtapes. That's, underground shit, if you will. We're talking about albums, bro. His best album to date, and ironically, it'd be Carter 2. Carter 3 was his most successful commercial-wise, but his best album, we're talking about concept-wise, and I wouldn't say concept, but just cohesiveness or just production, lyrics, songs. Carter 2. Carter 2 was his best shit. That's his best shit still to date. He's never gonna top that. Wayne to me is just not a top 5 rapper, man. He had his run when he was killing features back then in freestyles and mixtapes. He had his run, but we talk about on the mainstream level and all that. No, you know what I mean. One thing I do give him, he was able to blow up 2 stars on the label. It was only really 2 stars. You had Tiger too, but if we talking about massive, I'll just say obviously Drake and Nicki. That's about it, man. I feel like Wayne is very overrated and. People saying, you switched up. No, people ain't switching up, bro. People are waking up. It's a key difference. People are waking up. After so mediocre projects, I'm Not a Human Being and all these other albums I can't even think of because it's just like, it's not memorable. You know what I mean? Everybody, like I said, the last Carter wasn't good. Carter 5 wasn't good. It's just, Carter 4 was okay. But that's what I said. Up until 1 to 3, I said, okay, they're solid. You know what I mean? Like I said, being as though Carter 2 was his best, the other ones was okay. 1 and 3. Yeah, man, I just feel like Wayne is just very overrated. There's no content. There's no growth in his music. He's not talking about shit. He's not talking about nothing. There's a bunch of punchlines. A lot of them were corny. Like, then he had songs like Elephants in the Room, like that. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, Wayne to me never talked about shit. It was a bunch of metaphors and similes and shit like that. But it's like, how many are you gonna do that? Like, you can say a bunch of hot lines, but you're not really saying nothing. And of course, I'm not expecting Wayne to be like fucking Kendrick Lamar and Nas a Lupe Fiasco or Common or Talib. No, but it's like, have some growth in your music. Like, what's going on? You know what I mean? He's rapping about drugs and fucking bitches, and it's just this simple shit, bro. And then you keep making this GOAT rapper claims, but it's like, nah, bro. And people got to know to compare Wayne and Jay-Z. Y'all niggas are high, bro. There's no comparison when it comes to influence and impact and concepts and cohesion. Like, this is not a cohesive album at all. It's all over the place. You got rock, country, rap, of course. You got, I mean, and Sharks to me was the most horrible song on there. That hook was horrible by Jelly Roll. The good thing about it was Big Sean. Big Sean clearly out-rapped him there. Big Sean verse was the best verse on the album. That's not even saying much for real. That was the best verse on the album. Like I said, the last two songs, the only two songs that was listenable. That was it. And it's a shame. Out of 19 tracks, it took the last two tracks for me to be like, all right, you know what I mean? And I probably won't even revisit those. If I did have to revisit those, it'll be the last two tracks. One with MGK and Kodak Black, and I think the last one is with him by himself. But yeah, man, it's a terrible album, man. I know a lot of Wayne fans are fighting to defend this album. It's nothing to defend, bro. Just because you're a fan of somebody doesn't mean you gotta, you know, foam at the mouth for everything they do. Like, it's just like, why are you still rapping at this point, man? It's like, for what? I feel like he's just doing it because he can. I don't even think it's for love, because if it was for love, it would have been more effort. It would have been... And a lot of people complain about the production too, but production can only save an artist so much. You still have to be hot. Like, you know what I mean? Can he rap? Yes, but he's not saying anything. And Wayne never really did say anything. But his older work, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it was just better, man. You know what I'm saying? Some of this shit was better. He was spitting. I ain't feel like he was spitting on his joint. I feel like, you know, he was just saying utter shit, bro. And the lines were just corny. Like, it was just like cringy. It was just terrible, man. So I get an album 4 out of 10. Easily his worst album.